Good evening, respected HOD sir, faculty members, my dear students, and welcome to the today's session of expert lecture on geometric dimensioning and tolerance. It's my pleasure to introduce today's guest speaker, Mr.
It is
Srikar
getting disturbed in
Aniboina,
between.
design engineer, Hyderabad. DRDO, Hyderabad. Mr. Srikar Aniboina is presently working as a design engineer in Research Center in part RCI, DRDO, Hyderabad. Srikar Aniboina was pursued his BTech in Mechanical Engineering from Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, Hyderabad. It's an honor and privilege for us, sir, to have you with us today. Once again, I welcome you, sir.
Thank
Now,
you.
I request Mr. Srikar, sir, to continue the session. Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you. Good evening, everybody.
Yeah.
Good evening, one and
You
all.
can start. Yeah.
Good evening, one and all.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, start. You can start.
Yeah, am I
So
audible to everybody?
now, shall I stop my presentation? You can share, Mr. Srikar.
Yeah.
You can share
Sure.
your. Do you
Sure.
want
Go on, go
to
on.
present any PPT or you want to interact lively?
I'll share my screen if it was wrong when I'm explaining.
Okay, just.
Okay.
So now you can try. Are you able to try now? See?
Everybody can hear my voice.
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't
Yes,
get you.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The voice is clear.
Yeah. Today we are going to learn about the GD&T called geometrical dimensioning and tolerancing. Right. Before going to deep, I'll show you a drawing. We will find some differences over there. Okay. Is it visible?
Yes, sir. Visible.
Is it visible? The drawing is visible?
Yes, sir. Visual, sir.
You're seeing the drawing?
Just to zoom it,
Everybody
son.
saying no.
Yeah, it
Zoom
is
it
visible
somewhat,
and
sir.
you can start. Okay. Okay, maximum.
Maximum.
Yeah, okay. Now it is okay.
Is it now? Now it is visible?
Yeah, okay.
No, not my video. I'm asking about my screen. I share the screen on the platform. Is it visible?
Yeah, visible.
Yes, sir. Your screen is clear, sir.
Huh? Hello.
It's visible, sir. You can.
So my network issues. Stop presenting. Presenting, yeah. From my side, everything is clear. So please tell me that if this screen is visible or not. I just presented a drawing on the screen. Please tell me that the drawing is
Yes,
visible
sir.
or
It's
not.
visible. It is visible, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. How many? Everybody is visible. Everybody is able to do see, right? Yeah. Let's begin.
Yes, sir.
What do you find? There are two drawings in front of you, right? There are two drawings called machine drawing and another is a production drawing. So generally we discuss how these both are different from each other. Okay. Let's see this. Generally, this is what basically made a key difference between this GD&T, how this GD&T is used in the production drawing. Yeah. Hello, am I audible to everybody? Please let me.
Yes, sir.
You are audible. You can go ahead. Okay, Charan.
Oh, because
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can continue.
okay. Yeah, let's see this. When you're trying to make a component or give a component for a production, we use mainly basically a drawing, right? See the left side of the picture. It is called a machine drawing. It has all the dimensions which is required, right? You see the right side of the picture. It is a production drawing. It has something additional symbols or additional type of symbolic language is represented over the picture. So that is what basically differentiate the machine drawing and production drawing. We are going to learn the differences between these both. Let's have basically. How many of you know that? May I know that how many which year students are appearing this class?
All are fourth year only.
Hello.
All are fourth years.
Hello. All of fourth year. Okay. Thank you. Oh, you got to know about all the. Okay, sir. Okay. Clear.
Okay.
So
Charan.
it means that you got to know about the machine drawing and production drawing too, right? Okay. That's cool. Okay. What's happening? Yeah. Look at this. How this drawing are represented. Just when these are the same component, which is the drawings are mentioning in the machine drawing and production drawing. Look at this. How, for example, we just see the 3 holes and dia 6 and equi space. Equi sp means equally spaced. It means equally spaced. And here see that the diameter of the whole component is 75, and the right side it is mentioned as a 75 plus or minus 0.5. So what was this plus or minus? This plus or minus is called a tolerance deviation. That is, this 75 diameter is allowed to deviate up to 0.5 from negative value to 0.5 of positive value. So I'll you know that. Just I'm explaining this. This is the what point basically it's happening. So let's go with how this drawings are made first of all. Right? Hello, is it okay? Hello.
Continue.
Okay. Wait. Give me a minute. Yeah. Generally, how these drawings are made. So look at this. If you take a picture, how these are the views. First, before going to know about all these things, I will give a little explanation about how the drawings are made and then how these projections are made. Okay. Let's see this. These are 6 principal views. Look at this projections. This is the generally a projections plane, projection sheet where you're going to represent in your drawing sheet. Okay. How before going to this drawing sheet, let us know how these are going to be happen. How these projections are being made. See this. These are the 6 principal.
Your presentation is not visible, sir.
It is not visible.
No, it is visible.
Yeah, it's
Mr. Ritan Shah, you can switch on the pin, speaker pin.
Yeah.
Okay. You go ahead, sir. Presentation visible. You go ahead.
Speaker. Okay. Look at this 6 principal
Continue.
views.
Okay.
How we view. Okay. Now it is visible. Yeah, it's okay. Now, when placing this component on a flat surface, this component is viewed from a different directions to generate a projections out of them. First of all, this is the basic point used in the drawing. Still now it is applicable, even though the technology is further. still now, when is going to generate a drawing, the component is viewed from a different directions, based on then after taking the views from it, as you practice in the engineering drawing and machine drawing, these particular views got dimension. Okay, so look at this, how this projection is made. So this particular component is placed, a particular component is placed in like a glass box method. It is actually to explain all these things. So it is just imagine like it is put in the glass object. This object is placed on a glass box. So what happens when this glass box? See that all the projections are projected on the particular planes under the respective planes. See this. Okay, I'll reveal the one and one. See, these are the projection planes or the sides of the block. Okay. This is the true shape. You can observe the top view and the object inside the box. The B surface is in inclined position, but it is viewed in a flat surface. When we look from the top, it will look like a flat, right? In a straight line. A and B are side by side. The true shape of A, the foreshortened shape of a surface B. Look at that. So how these are projected? This is how the projection made. And see, when these glasses are open, the projections made on the each and every plane. How different it is. See this. This is the top view. And this is the right view. Right side view. This is the rear view. This is the left side view. And you can see the front view in front of you. This is the bottom view. Okay. Here are the mirror images of that. Each side. Okay. Everybody is clear about the projections or still need to explain? This is how the drawing sheet was made. The component, whatever it may be, how big it may be, the component made from the projections, and just these projections are drawn into the particular views, these respective views, and presented on the drawing sheet. And these particular drawings get dimensioned with based on the dimensioning rules, and the GD&T is used for the to make the production out, to make the drawing, to make the component from the production. To make the component from the production drawing. Okay. Okay, sir.
Carry on.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Now see this. If we see this particular left side drawing of the machine drawing, it is like 75. It shows just a diameter of a unit. Generally, we think that the dimension is enough to make the component or to manufacture a component. A dimension, a basic dimension is enough. But in the real existing world, it is not enough, because of no machine and no machinery is still or still invented is such that it can make a perfect component with the perfect dimensions. It cannot. Any machine in the world, any machine, they must be deviated from the dimensions. Deviation means, you see that the 75 plus or minus 0.5. 75 can deviated from 0.5. That is 75.05 to 75.005 from the negative side. It is like 74.005. Right? Hello?
Yeah, carry on.
Nobody is okay.
We are able to hear you, sir.
Okay. Now let's see that how these particular symbols are really important to manufacture a component, and how these symbols are governed, this drawing, how these symbols are governed, this drawing, to make the component in a right way. Okay, I'll show you some other screens. Right. Yeah, these are the symbols which you've seen on particular drawing. I'll show you again. See there. See the right side of the drawing, the production drawing. You can see this particular symbol where my cursor is moving. This is called the position. This is called a position. This is the position symbol. This is called a concentricity symbol. Okay, you can see here all these symbols are recorded here. You can see that. I'll explain one by one. Okay, you can see here all these symbols are explained here. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, look at this. And the value is up and down. You can see that here where the cursor is moving from 20, it is minus 0.0202 positive side of 0.012. It is nothing but it can be deviated from 20 to 20.012. It's okay. That's called a tolerance. Tolerance. The tolerance is nothing but the deviation is allowed. Give me a minute. I'll show you a definition. The deviation which is allowed on the dimension which is represented on the drawing. Okay, that is the tolerance. That is a major thing. And the geometric tolerance, it means we are trying to produce the drawing using the geometry of the particular part. That is called the geometric. And the tolerancing means these particular dimensions got deviated from initial value from the based on the given values according to the requirement of the particular component. That is called the geometrical tolerancing, geometrical dimensioning and tolerancing. Okay. Now let's move this. Generally before knowing about this, we have to know that every component before going to be manufactured, it is designed in a CAD software and then and these drawings are developed using by these 3D models. So how these 3D models are interpreted after this model is completed, they go into the drawing template. They got drawn in the drawing template. Before, they have a references in the drawing template. First, they call the references is nothing but references can be anything like planes, axes, points. These are all imaginary. References are imaginary. So look at this particular drawing. This particular drawing is placed on the first datum plane. So it is called as a primary. And the second datum plane is placed backside of the particular component. It is a secondary datum. And the tertiary datum, see that in between these, it is placed, and every plane is perpendicular to each other. Note it down that. What happens when these planes are placed or arranged in a particular manner? What does it mean is this particular component is arrested by these planes. It cannot be allowed to move further anywhere. See that the plane is the bottommost of the surface of the component is placed on a datum plane A, and it is moved to the it is supported by the two other planes. Just because of these are imaginary, to make the to just arrest the component, to make the component perfectly. First of all, these components got arrested by these planes. So these called the datums. These called the datums. Okay, we can see that. See here. This particular you can see here. This is the datum, and I'll show you the. Look at that. Look at the picture. Whatever the box it may be, the last column of the box I shows is the datum. Okay, A or B or C, whatever it may be. These datums are mentioned by alphabetical in an alphabetical order. Okay, okay, right. And these symbols got governed by that particular datums. That is why these symbols are most important to learn. Hello? Okay, is it
Yes, sir.
audible?
Yes,
Is
sir.
it clear, sir?
Clear, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay, okay.
You can carry
Yeah.
on.
These particular symbols are governed by these datums. Whatever we are seeing in front of our drawing. Look at that. How these are governed. We'll learn in the next step. Okay. So the datum is a, look at the first of all the definition. The datum is a theoretical exact plane axis point location that GD&T or dimensional tolerance are reference to. Look at that. The GD&T dimensional tolerance are referenced to. Okay. You can think of them as an anchor of the entire part. What does it literally mean is, it is a basically main reference frame. There we can attach one and by one the geometrical symbols to that, so that we can get a perfect component out of them. This is how the datum is shown on the drawing sheet. Look at that. This is the 3D triangular. Sorry, is the triangular surface, triangular symbol, and with a line attached to that, and in a particular square box, the alphabetical is mentioned, right? Okay. See this. See this, how this dimension is going. This particular triangle is there, and this line is moved here, and then after this particular this box, in the last column, there is a mention the alphabetical letter called A. It is a primary datum A. Okay, it is not that primary datum should be A. The example, it just the datums are taken in a alphabetical order to make it clear. So alphabetical order just followed by in every drawing industry, in every industry. That's it. But they are also the customized alphabetical symbols also there. It is not compulsory to maintain ABC only. It is not like that. Okay. So that other symbols are represented in this particular GD&T. A part of these symbols, and the drawing also included these particular symbols. Look at this. How these particular symbols are represented. Here we don't have any. Okay, these are the symbols are included in the GD&T. So look at that. We know even look at, first of all, we'll see that how symbols about how we are familiar about that. Look at the diameter symbol here. It is, and the radius R. Okay. Look at this depth. Depth is mentioned by the downside of the arrow, and the arrow is shooting downside. Okay. Look at that. This is and other all other the symbols are just this is new for everything who don't know about this production drawing. So these are all symbols. This is called L is called least metal condition. MM is we just come through all these things. Okay. Just I'm trying to introduce how what are the symbols are used in the GD&T. Because of these GD&T is whole and solely about just a symbolic language. And the frame which you're seeing in the particular figure, which is showing the dimension attached to it, this is a frame. This is called a feature control frame. Feature control frame. Let us say, example, we are generating a hole. We are generating a hole here. Look at this. Look at this 3 holes dia6. Look at this feature control as position and a tolerance and A and C. They are the datums. So look at this. This is how the feature control frame is displayed or mentioned. This is the first of all, this is how the symbol is going to be, how this particular feature is going to be. What is the symbol used here? Okay, this is the symbol must be mentioned. This is a rule. We cannot scramble here and there. This is the pattern we have to use. This is the symbol, we can see here, this is the position symbol. This is a position symbol. Okay, I'll later on explain you what are the symbol, what does this mean, everybody. Every symbol, what does it mean? So I'll just explain how the feature control frame it will be. So this is the position symbol, and then after the tolerance is mentioned, there's 0.014 with material condition and the primary datum and the secondary datum and the tertiary datum. Okay, and this is these all called as a feature control frame. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes,
Okay, okay, thank you. Let us know about a particular, I'll open a particular. Yeah, look at this. I just said this here. This is a geometrical dimensioning fundamental chart. This is the guidelines. This give a guidance to how to use this chart, how to use this particular symbols in the production drawing, how to use this. This will give the guidance how to use it. Okay, look at this, a symbol. Symbol, it's called as it's a straightness, called as a symbol is just a line. Just a line. You can see, is it clear? Everything, or I should maximize it? Hello?
Clear, sir, clear.
Okay, the picture is
Yes, sir.
clear, right? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. What this fundamental GD&T chart consists of is there are 4 fundamental elements in it. It is a size of the particular component, and a location of the particular, sorry, it's not a component, size of the particular feature, and location of a particular feature, orientation of a particular feature, and a form of a particular feature. You can see above how it is represented, the icon, the particular cylinders are represented, how it was. You see that how the size is nothing but the length and the diameter of a cylinder, and the location is nothing but particular axis where it is located, and the oriented is nothing but how it is from where, based on where it is oriented, based on which surface it is oriented, and final foremost thing is form and how this surface it is. What actually after generating the components, all we find is surfaces. So that is the form he is showing about. That is why the cylinder is it in a zigzag. It is like a uneven surface. So it is like that. Every component is made out after completing the production. We look only the surfaces, right? This is the so for that he represented the figure represented like a surface is a uneven surfaces. How a surface is going to be, we govern that. So what actually it is we govern, or we trying to control everything, the size, location, orientation, form with using these symbols. Okay, and generating a production drawing, right? Okay, look at the straightness. See that if the particular cylinder is going to be manufactured, see this particular, we have a cylinder on the drawing, and we have a tolerance zone, we have a gauging. Gauging is done after production of the component. That gauging is just try to show you. I just represented this chart because of to show you that how these symbols are going to be affected after generating the component. Okay, after producing the component. Right, look at this. Cylinder is manufactured using a straightness. Like, what does it mean is this particular surface, a particular edge will be straight throughout the surface. So this is called, and it can be vary 0.03. Let us say it, we discuss in mm. 0.03 mm, it can vary from up and down. So this will be inspected by using gauge. By this, by using this gauge, there is a principal value which is set over there. They fix the particular value. And the deviation then will be set up on this particular gauge, so that where this surface is allowed to vary from one position to one dimension to the another dimension. So okay, 0.303 dimension. Okay, this is the straightness. There is the derived mean is a different thing, and I'll show you the definition. Please note it down if it yeah, look at that. Look at them. Indicates the surface of the part or a component must remain within the designated tolerance and be flat. So what does it mean is, whatever the component or we are going to be manufactured must remain within the designated tolerances. This particular symbol means that it must be flat, but it can be tolerated. It can be deviated from what the dimension which I have mentioned on them, like we see in the particular figure. We mentioned here 0.03, right? Okay. The part of the surface must be bent outside the designated tolerance area. Must not bend outside the designated. It is not allowed to be bent outside the tolerance area. It is allowed to bend inside the tolerance area. Let us say that we mentioned that 0 to 0.03. It is nothing but a 0.03 is nothing but the basic value is 0. It is taken as 0. If it is required, we mention again negative value 2. So you can see here the 10 plus or minus. If it is required, it is nothing but a plus 0.03, right? Look at this flatness. Is it clear about everything is clear? Okay, everyone is clear. Everyone is understand about straightness.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I am hearing only one voice.
Yes, sir.
I'm hearing.
Yes, sir,
I'm
clear.
hearing only one voice. Is it clear? Are you? Do you have any doubts until we discuss right now? Do you have any doubts? Please ask. Do you have any doubt? So we can proceed further. Hello, sir, Balaji, sir.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Sir, why do he require the geometric dimension and tolerance, sir?
Oh, that is what I discussed. Why we required is to make the component perfect. As I said before, there is no machine is invented in the particular in the world is which can make or manufacture a product perfectly whatever we are mentioning the dimension, as we can see here. It cannot manufacture the product as 75 with exact 75 value. It cannot. It is impossible to manufacture the 75 diameter. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Who asked this question?
Kami, sir.
Okay. May I know your name?
Sir, my name is Jampaiya.
Huh?
Jampaiya, sir.
Jampania. Jampaiya. Am I right? Jampaiya. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Jampaiya. Look at that. This 75 diameter. It is impossible to construct or manufacture this particular component exactly a 75. So what we are doing is we just anyway it is going to be deviated. So what only we have left option is we can control this deviation part. Anyway, it is going to be deviated, right, from 75. It is not acceptable. It is not possible to generate or produce this particular part to the exact value. So it got deviated. So what the option left is, we left only one option, that we can deviate this particular dimension from whatever we want. So until finally what we are doing is, we are controlling the dimension. This 75 means, okay, hello,
And
this 75 means,
sir,
hello?
speaker sir, this is Raviteja.
Yeah.
1 second, sir. I'll explain to them.
Okay.
Actually, the thing is like basically while we are making a model, a 3D model using of any 3D modeling software like SolidWorks or CATIA, anything. So basically, using this software, what we'll do is, we are going to make a model, we are going to do assembly, and we are going to show them whether our product is going to work or not. But coming to the manufacturing point of view, we are not going to show any model to them. Like, we are not going to show this animation part or modeling part or some other thing, like whatever we need a visual thing, we are not going to show to the manufacturers. So we are going to provide them only a sheet of paper, which is like A3 or A0 or A4 sheet, which consists of different views, like front view, top view, side view, and isometric view. So with respect to those views, a manufacturer has to manufacture the component. So as speakers have said, so suppose if I want to make this component, this is a coupling part. Suppose if I want to create this one, how we need to create? We need to create with a solid body, that is solid cylinder we need to take, and then we need to remove the step by step, we need to remove the material. So as per if we are using robots or if we are using any this thing like automated thing, whatever the dimensions we provide, like in 3D printers, what will happen, whatever we make the 3D model, directly we are going to get a exact with the dimensions and all. But coming to the real time, coming to the making of metal parts or metal thing, we are actually now this metal 3D printing thing are coming into existence. But before, if I want to make in a normal way, in a not traditional method, so what will happen here? We need to do each and everything with a human thing only. So here, what will happen? There will be in the universe, there will be a deviation. Like we cannot make it perfect due to the cutting of material. It may be depends on material type. It may be depends on environmental position. It may be depends on tool and all. So there will be some chances of not setting up the exact dimension to dimension. So to avoid this thing, in this mechanical engineering, there is a language that we can set those problems with the help of this GDNT, that is geometrical dimensions and tolerances. And in this name itself, it is saying that exactly how you want to make your model in a real time, that you can make with the help of 3D model. So that is what actually this GDNT helps in manufacturing point of view. So, sir, you can continue, sir.
Okay. Is it clear? Hello. Okay, I'm moving. So, when we are trying to produce a component, we can have a different type of surfaces, different type of shapes, different types of corners, different types of edges. So for that, to govern all these edges, all the edges and the cylinders, if a circular faces, all the surfaces, to govern these surfaces, we use these symbols. Is it okay? Okay. Now you got the point. What do you call? What's the name? Jampaya, right?
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir.
Okay.
Mr. Jampaya, did you understand?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Then you respond, man. Where are you, man? Otherwise, you are supposed to switch on your video. You can interact in the live session. You can pose the question. When you are asked the question, it is your responsibility to respond immediately, and you can show the enthusiasm.
Okay, sir.
Okay. But I appreciate your very good question. I expect the same kind of the question from others also. It is a nice question. Okay, good. Next.
Okay.
Okay,
Look
sir,
at
you
this.
carry on.
Look at this. Let us see this position first of all. I'll explain from this actually the sheet is formatted in the particular manner that first this straightness, flatness, circularity, perpendicularity. What does it called is these are called form. Look at this type of a tolerance we are giving. These are the types of the tolerances. First one is a form, and how it is going to be, as I explained in the particular this one. This is the form. Look at this. This is a form. So, and next one is the orientation, how it is going to be oriented. And next one is the location. Next one is the run out and a profile of a line and a profile of a surface. These, okay. Look at this. Let us look about this drawing for particular. So we have in front of this. Okay. Let us look at this. So how this particular hole is mentioned or governed by the GD&T rule, as per GD&T rule. So we let to know about it. So this is called a position symbol, right? This is called a position symbol. Look at keenly. You find that a circular, you find a two lines in between this particular circle. What does it mean is the center point of a circle. Center point of a circle is governed by this particular feature control frame. So what does it mean is, look at this dimension. 3 holes. The 3 holes means 1 hole and second hole and the third hole. 3 holes are under the diameter of 6 and equispaced. These are equally divided. Okay. So how this is going to be governed by the GDN, the geometric dimension and tolerancing. So we look after it. Look at this position. I'll show you. I'll show you first of all the definition. You'll have to know that. Okay. Location. This is what does it mean? A position means. Position means a location where this particular hole is located in the entire drawing. Okay, so it comes under the tolerance. It comes under the tolerance type of a location, right? So it's a true position. What does it mean, true position? True position allows control of the exact location of a point or a feature location on the part. Position represents a nominal value. Whatever represents, it's a nominal value. So what does it mean is, what does this particular position mean is, this particular hole is positioned based on these 2 datums on the particular diagram where we are showing here, right? This this 6 diameter hole is there are 3 holes using 6 diameter, and this is placed on the drawing on this particular location. Okay. And here the PCD will be mentioned also. Here it is not mentioned that PCD. It is nothing but the dotted line which you are seeing it. PCD, it is called a pitch circle diameter. This is what the 3 holes dia 6 equispaced on PCD. But we can say that if, for example, it is a 60 on PCD diameter 60. It is mentioned like that. Now this is, I didn't find any particular perfect diagram on the internet, so I just used it. So it is mentioned like this. On PCD, this hole is located on with 6 diameter equispaced on PCD, like we say 60 diameter. So how this position is going to govern? Look at that. As I said before, this 0.12 is what? This is the tolerance. This particular point here, we can see that in between the circle, we have a vertical line and a circular arc is going through it. The PCD circular arc is going through. What does it mean? When these both are meeting, we'll get a point. Oh, that is nothing but a circular position. The circular position point. That point we are going to govern it. On govern this actually this 0.12. It must have a geometrical symbol. Look after it. Must have a geometrical symbol. We can't straightness flatness. Yeah. Look at this. 0.12 0.03. It has a diametrical symbol in front of the dimension. This, let us focus on this. It is very clear. Okay. Now it's clear, right? Everybody assume this particle component. See the 10 diameter is governed by the dimension. So to make the exactly 10 diameter hole, it is not impossible to make, to manufacture. So what actually happens is, this particular 10 diameter is governed by the 10 plus 0.05. Okay. What does it mean? 10 plus 0.05? 10.05, right? And 9.95,
So
right?
I think here all dimensions are in mm only, no?
All the dimension. It is depends upon the standards we have
Yeah.
selected, sir.
Yeah, all are in
GD&T
mm only.
Yeah. All dimensions are in mm. It is GD&T is the language. You can use it at every standard. You can use it in inch. You can use it in inch standards and mm standards, whatever it may be. But the representing the point, representing these tolerances are same in all the standards. There's no change in it. So now we can now what we are seeing is these are in mm only. Okay. So what happens? The 10 diameter is, what happens to the particular feature? The feature is a hole on the particular square object. What happens here? The diameter of a particular hole is a 10 we have given it. So there is mentioned a 10, but it can be moved, it can be deviated from 0.05 from negative to positive. What does it mean is, the hole can be manufactured, the feature can be generated. See, it is like 10.05 to 9.95 to 10.05. Negative means what? We have to delete particular tolerance what we have mentioned here. 0.05 must be deleted. The 10 means we are reducing this from the 10 and we are increasing this from a 10. That is what literally means it was. So this particular feature is how it is generated from 9.95 to 10.05. In between these particular dimension deviation, the hole can be generated in any way. The hole may be 9.952 and 10.04, 10.02, 10.01. Okay, you got the point? That is a tolerancing. That is a tolerance. The hole can be made using these deviations. Okay, that is the tolerance. Now coming to the position.
Okay. And one more thing, Mr. Srikar. Why don't you explain about the box below that is there, na? Diameter 0.03 ABC.
That is
that also.
I explained before. That is called a feature control frame, right? I explained
that is maximum 0.3. That is maximum 0.3, no? 0.3 mm is possible. ABC.
0.03.
All the parts.
It's a maximum value. It's a maximum value. Yeah, right, sir. I explained. This is called a feature control frame. Control frame. In all drawings, the particular hole or a shaft, whatever we called, these are called features. First of all, these recognized as the features. So these features are controlled by this tolerance shapes and this tolerance value using these datums. So for that, so to make it clear, I explained first of all what are the datums are for what is a feature control frame. Okay, now you got the point.
Excuse me.
Jampan want to ask the doubts. Yeah.
Hello, okay, sir. Sure. Go on, Jampan.
Yes, sir. You have used some symbols, right, sir?
Yeah.
Sir, why are used for the different symbols? Why not used for the same symbols?
I didn't get you. Please come again.
Some symbols are used in dimensions or like any.
Tell me about the particular symbol and the differentiate between the both. Yeah. So I can get it clear.
Here used the different symbols, sir.
Okay, I use the different symbols. I'll open the page. Please wait.
Okay.
I'll open the page.
Jampai, if you're comfortable with Telugu, you can speak in Telugu also, no problem.
You can ask in Telugu.
అదే సార్ మనము చాలా డిఫరెంట్ సింబల్స్ వాడతాం కదా సార్.
అవును, ఇక్కడ ఉన్న సింబల్స్.
అవును సార్. మరి అలా ఎందుకు వాడతాం సార్? వై కెన్ యూస్?
Why don't we use?
That is what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. What I'm explaining in before all this, what I'm trying to explain is, look at this.
Sir.
This is
Okay,
this
okay.
particular.
Srikar, here let me clarify his doubt. Theoretically.
Okay.
So, Mr. Jampaya, for representation of the various profiles and surfaces and internal and external, depend upon their positions, the standard standards have been designed, they are
symbols are-
represented.
symbols
So, to avoid the
these are the
confusion,
standard symbols.
all these symbols have been nominated. These are the designated. This is what is the designation. Okay. And
Okay,
also
sir.
we can call also signatures. So to avoid the confusion, as example, if we see the flatness, okay, and perpendicularity, concentricity, parallelity, okay, angle,
Okay.
okay,
Okay, sir.
like the concentricity. So for that, what is the range of the concentricity? One symbol and mention the value.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Concentricity means circle
Exactly,
and
exactly,
value
sir.
should be
Yeah.
0.03 like that.
Okay, sir.
Instead of
Please
writing,
concentrate on this topic, Jampai. You got to know everything, right? Please,
Okay, sir.
I'm
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I am explaining
thank you,
each
sir.
and every particular point. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
I'm just here the position. Look at that. I'm explaining that. What does it mean? The symbol is, this is a position symbol.
Yeah,
By
yes, sir. Yes,
using
sir.
this position, by using
And that
this
is the
position
diameter.
symbol. No. Below the diameter. Below the diameter. Where the cursor is. You are seeing my cursor?
Here, this one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You
This
see my
one.
cursor?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Everybody is seeing my cursor? Where it is moving?
Yeah, it is okay, visible.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
sir.
Look at that. What does it symbol means is, this is a true position of this particular hole. Where this particular hole must be generated or must be produced on this particular component. Okay, let us say example, this is a square object. It has a hole in it, in between that. From the top to bottom, it has a hole, let us say. So what's actually happening is, this is the generally diameter we are mentioning, and this is the tolerance I have explained before. And the beneath that, below that, what is this? This is the true position of the bull, and where this particular hole must be produced. That is what this particular box speaks about.
Okay, sir. Next, huh?
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
you can move on.
Yeah, okay. This is the diameter 0.03 is nothing but is. You look at here. This particular true position. This is what we get from this. We got a point, right? This is an actual position, and this is a true position. This is the area between the red circle and the blue circle is the tolerance zone area. Okay, that is what the 0.03 means. It can vary anywhere from these two circles in between 0.03 and it is allowed to ante 0.03 ane value varaku ఆ పర్టికులర్ ఏరియాలో ఆ పర్టికులర్ 0.303 వచ్చేంత వరకు ఆ ఏరియా అంతా డీవియేట్ కావచ్చు అన్నమాట. That is what it
so
means.
That means, and also you can say maximum permissible deviation. Tolerance in the sense maximum permissible deviation.
That is what actually it is represent. Maximum permissible deviation.
Because you can see the beautiful diagram we have represented.
Yeah.
Okay. It is a beautiful diagram. Blue line is the deviation. Orange line is the actual.
Yeah.
So this is what being an engineer, he could able to catch that. But this present generation, these people are simply just time pass, just like they are watching and they don't know for what purpose they are watching. Please focus on the presentation. Nice lecture. Interact with them.
And look at that after we are completing that, this is called the material condition. M is nothing but a material condition. What does a material condition means is particular anything. When we are going to generate a shaft or a hole, a material must be removed or a material must be maintained. So what does it mean is material condition, material maximum. M is nothing but a maximum material condition. As you see here, the other symbols I have shown, right? maximum material condition. Look at this. Maximum material condition. The maximum material condition or for a short MMC is a feature size symbol that describes the condition of a feature of a part where the maximum amount of a material must be lies between. So maximum amount of material. It is, what does it mean is MMC, the whole can be maintained with a maximum material. So it is allowed to be maintained as a maximum material. It cannot be moved. It cannot be the material. Most of the material cannot. It is allowed. Sorry, we can say maximum material can be placed over there. It cannot be removed. What we do?
Just you can say we can keep the allowance, keep the excess material on the workpiece. That's it. Keeping the excess material, maximum material.
You can keep the excess material on the particular feature. That's it.
Yeah.
So what on how it can be kept? Look at this A, B, C. These are the datums. Look at this datums here, where my cursor is moving. The datum, this particular hole is made generating on a particular surface called datum A. That is a primary datum. Okay, and it is governed by particular whole dimension. Look at that. How this particular this 2.25 you can see here. You can see here 25 from a datum B. From a datum B, it's 25 mm. It can, okay. Then after 20 from the datum C, it is a 25. So what's happened? We just arrested this particular feature component in each and every direction. You could see this. We just allowed this particular hole to deviate from 10 to 10.05 to 9.95 to 10.05, and this position is governed by this particular true position using this true position symbol, and metal condition also be given, and the datums also be given. So what else this particular feature can be failed? Okay, there is no such a way. There is no way this feature can be failed when this hole is generating using these particular dimensions. Okay, nowhere we can fail. We can attain what we want. Okay, sir. Okay, carry on next. That is what actually. So that is what actually this dimension and this particular feature control frame means. It is each and every symbol has a frame. Each and every symbol has a different explanation. That is what this geometrical dimensioning chart means. This guidance means. That's it. So we have a cylindrical surface. I am trying to explain you as simple as that possible. Okay. So look at that cube. We can as we completed the straightness, right? We come into the flatness. Look at this flatness. Flatness is measured by a gauge element cm, we call this. So it can be measured by the gauge. If the gauge value is fixed on the particular instrument, so that's a quality inspection. So that so how are we going to be generated that particular flat surfaces? So we have to mention on this production drawing, right? Look at these surfaces. This surface is what we are saying is this surface must be flat 0.03 apart. It can be deviated from 0.03, right? This is how. If the dimensions are not given, if this particular deviation is not given, the surface will be like this. It is nothing but we are telling a manufacturer without mentioning any flatness, so he can allow to be maintain the surface like this also. So it is not useful, right? Nobody use this like surfaces, this uneven surface. So when we are mentioning this particular surface, so we have got deviated. We also providing a deviation. How this particular flatness must be. So this is what the flatness it was. You can see here the differences. It can be deviated, tolerances. Okay. Is it clear?
Okay. Next.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Next. Yeah. Okay. Only Jempai is asking the questions. Only Jempai is even responding. Nobody is even responding. It's not interesting a topic, right? Actually, if you are trying to focus everything, each and every part is very, very precise and very interesting to know. to an engineer.
Hmm.
Look at that. Look at that circularity. Circularity means, look at that, how a circle must be. When you are let us say example, we are producing a shaft. The shaft will be in a circular. Let us say this is a 10 diameter we are generating, and the leave about the tolerance, you know about it. Leave about the tolerance. Let us say that it has a 10 diameter. Then it has a tolerance symbol called a circularity by varying 0.03. Look at this. Look at this 0.03. Look at this red and blue circle. It can be deviated from the center. Is it in a value what we mentioned? It is a permissible deviation from its red and blue circle. That is a blue circle. It is a maximum value of 0.03 anywhere around the diameter. So what we are doing is we are governing this circular portion from the center so that we can get the optimum required component. Okay. So we come to the cylindricity. Cylindricity is nothing but cylinders. Circularity is nothing but the circularity can be mentioned for the holes and shaft. Cylinders or cylindricity only mentioned for only the cylinders. We cannot mention. We cannot look at this. Cylinder is only the image is showing. Okay. We cannot mention for the hole here. So cylinder symbol. It is like two lines. It is tangentially crossing over.
Close చేద్దాం ఇంకా మన 1 hour అయిపోయింది 8:13.
Okay, sir. Okay.
నువ్వు లాస్ట్ టచ్ అప్ ఇస్తావా? ఓకే. కొంచెం స్పీడ్ అప్ చేయను. ఓకే.
Okay. Okay, basically what all these tolerance symbols means is these are comes under particular feature, how the particular feature forms as surfaces must be. This called straightness, flatness, circularity, and cylindricity. And then after, how this must be oriented, how this feature got oriented. It is how the perpendicular or angular or a parallel. Look at this. Here we don't have any. Okay. Okay, we have. We have a parallel to the surface. Look at this. This particular 3 dimension is parallel to the A datum. Okay. This is the A datum. This line is considered as a datum A. This line is considered as a reference frame, reference plane, or a line. So this particular 3 dimension line is showing here. This particular line must be parallel to the particular this cylinder surface, which is going to these two must be parallel. That is what he's speaking about. Okay. In that way, the orient. Okay.
It's an honor and to offer vote of thanks for this expert lecture organized by Mechanical Department of Guru Nanak Institute of Technology. I would like to thank coordinator for the session, Dr. Vijay Kumar sir, HOD Mechanical Department. I would like to thank to our college management, respected VC sir, MD sir, principal sir, and HOD sir for giving permission and support for conducting such a wonderful and useful expert lectures. And I am thankful and very hearty gratitude to that guest speaker, Mr. Srikar Anniboina sir, for sharing their graceful words and enlightening us with their knowledge in today's lecture. We had the opportunity to hear your thoughts, sir, and this is definitely encouraging us in your future events. And I thankful to all the participants for attending this expert lecture and make them a grand success. Thank you once again, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay. Good day. Thank you all.
Sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.